Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 5 Minute Max with KEMZ and IRV. It's your boy Off.
My name is KEMZ.
And today we're going to be doing a quick recap of everything that happened last weekend. The first game that took place on Friday at 4 p.m. was between Maranata and Elite High School, with the final score being 84-65. Even though we wasn't here to see that game, the clips speak for themselves to see that Maranata definitely came to set the record straight. That one loss doesn't mean they had the game.
Them boys came to ball, bro.
Yep.
It's just a shame we wasn't there, but you know, congratulations to Maranata as well too. Elite, you came hard, but you didn't play good enough. So since now we coming straight and hot with the MVP of the game. Congratulations to Allen Gideon, number 2, for grabbing this game's MVP, dropping 26 points. 3 rebounds and 5 steals. What that sound like to you?
That sound like MVP. You know more to say about that. That was a performance there.
And as you all know, Maranata always plays as a team. So even with a performance like that, you still had a couple of guys that also contributed big as well too. We got to give them their mentions. The first one, Mr. Number 5, Isaac Rigby, dropping 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 assist. That's a pretty good performance as well too. What you think?
Oh yeah, that's a major contribution there.
Yeah, man.
No wonder they won.
And another partner for him, Miss Number 8, Mr. Jaron McNish, dropping 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists, and 1 block. That's a nice trio performance right there. And to say the least. So what? Even though we wasn't there, anything you want to say about this game? Based off the scores, you see.
I'm not really surprised that Maranata won, to be honest. You know, I saw how they play. I saw how Elite play.
Yeah.
You put 2 together. You know what's going to come out at the end. So, yeah, they're not really a shock to me. Maranata's an organized team. They surprised me this season, so I give them the flowers.
That's true. One quick disclaimer, there was supposed to be a game happening in South Caicos that same day at 7 p.m. Unfortunately, the weather came and that game was not able to happen anymore. And so we would have to reschedule that game. Probably it's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to be in South Caicos or Providenciales, most likely right here in Gustavus. But, yeah, we have to reschedule the game, and so we'll move on to the next game.
Next up, we have the game that took place on Saturday, 11 a.m. between Wesley Methodist High School and Clement Howell Eagles. The final score being for that game was 46-35 in favor of Wesley Methodist High School. Before we get to the play, what was your thought on that game?
Oh, the things I can say about this game. Wesley Methodist, they came back with their same strategy. They obviously knew what Clement Howell was going to do, and I'm going to stick a pin right there because something I observed about Clement Howell's team that a lot of people probably are afraid to talk about or probably don't talk about. Clement Howell is a one-dimensional team. The reason why I say that is because after observing the games, I noticed on offense, they usually have one signature strategy, just drive inside the paint, looking for easy layups or shots off the glass or stuff like that. That's good interior scoring, but that's it. You know, I don't see them taking a lot of mid-range. I don't see them taking a lot of trees. And it's okay to have one unique play style, but all of that is going to cost them later on because it makes the team more predictable. The teams already know what you're going to do, and that's exactly what happened in this game against Wesley Methodist. Wesley already knew what Clement Howell was coming with, and don't even get me started on the defense. Oh my goodness, the defense. The defense is too predictable. All Clement Howell know how to do is press. That's all you see them come with every single game. Pressing. And Wesley is a team that now is experienced against that. So they already came with the game plan knowing that Clement Howell is going to do that. And yes, it's good to have a defensive strategy, but you have to have a nice backup strategy. You can't just come with the same game plan over and over against every single team. And you see how that costs both it cost the Clement Howell in the game, and it allowed Wesley Methodist to scrape out with the win. I won't even say scrape out. That's disrespectful. Wesley Methodist earned that win. And so, you understand? So, anything you want to say about the game?
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying about that. The defensive strategy, the press. It's becoming, people are starting to break it down now, you know what I'm saying? Even down, we saw in the first game open up for the season between Maranata and them. Maranata figured a way around it, and They took control of the game by walking around that.
In this season so far, with the way how teams are playing, you cannot approach every single game with the same strategy. You're gonna be, like I said, teams are already gonna know what you're coming with. And so I even saw on one play, there was this Wesley guy coming along this paint, for a fast break. This man cut through 3 Clement Howell players for open lane inside the rim. Why? Because he already know what the defense is coming with. And so this is a message to all the teams as well. You can't just come with the same signature strategy for every single game. Teams are learning how to break you down now. And so in this competitive league, you got to come better than that. And so that's a message for Clement Howell mostly, but good job to Wesley Methodist as well too.
First player we want to make mention of is number 2 from Wesley Methodist, Kentavian Saunders, dropping 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 assist. What's your views on that?
It's a good performance. So solid. He led his team in scoring, I believe. So that's a nice contribution.
Agree. Up next, we got nobody else but number 4, Marvins, dropping 8 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 assists.
Okay, that's more interesting. It's more contribution all around, but yeah, let's see. Anybody else you got?
We got Malik Spence, number 8, dropping 2 points, 11 rebounds, 1 steals, and 3 blocks.
Okay. You said 11 rebounds? That's nice too.
Yeah,
I love that. Okay.
Big man doing big man duties. But I forgot to mention something to you. This team actually had 4 men on it. And the 4th man I would like to mention is Deshaun Missick, number 3, dropping 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 assist.
The man with the glasses. That's a great contribution right there.
Yep.
And so the question people waiting for, who is the game MVP?
Pretty sure everybody don't know who that is, man. Yeah, MVP for that game there.
Congratulations.
There's no order. The number 2, Kentavian Saunders.
Yep.
You on it, Mr. Saunders? Keep on putting on an excellent performance in your games.
That's
Looking
right.
forward to it.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a moment that a lot of people have been waiting for. This week's Player of the Week going to none other than the player from Maranatha. Congratulations to Alan Gideon for this week's Player of the Week. You already heard the stats. Dropping 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 steals. That's a great all-around performance right there.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to him. But probably, let's stir up something a little bit. Would you want to say that he only got it because the guy from T-Seps wasn't playing?
Oh, no, you want to stir pots now. You want to start trouble. What I say that? I don't know.
You think if T-Seps come back this week now in their performance, the guy's going to take it back from him?
Most likely.
Let's see. And so, but for right now, congratulations, Alan. You earned your Player of the Week. So now, a moment a lot of people have been waiting for, the predictions for this weekend's games, this Thanksgiving weekend. The first game we have happening on Friday, Maranatha Academy versus Raymond Gardner at 11 a.m. Maranatha? How come?
I haven't seen Raymond Gardner played yet. I've seen Maranatha played enough for me to be locked in on them, so Maranatha.
Okay, I haven't seen Raymond Gardner play. Maranatha, the way how they playing, I don't think I can bet against them, to be honest, right now. So I will just skip past this one. I'm going to say Maranatha as well. The second game happening is going to be Wesley Methodist taking on Elite High School at 12:30 p.m.
Wesley.
I'm saying Wesley too.
Yeah.
How come for you?
You don't need to talk about it. Wesley.
Oh, really?
Wesley.
You don't have no faith in Elite?
Wesley.
Okay, that's what he said. I'm saying Wesley too, but
Wesley.
okay, let's move on. So for the next game, it's gonna be British Collegiate taking on Marjorie Basin at 1 p.m. Now this one is interesting.
I feel like that's anybody's game though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's anybody's game though.
You gotta pick one.
British got a team, Marjorie Basin got a team. I generally don't know who I gonna pick.
I'm gonna say this. From what I see so far, British Collegiate is a team that looks like they have some potential when they actually lock in. But that's the problem. British Collegiate doesn't lock in. Like it's like all the time you have to force something out of them to reach their true playing
They
style.
lock in at the last quarter.
Exactly. That's you have to play straight through throughout the whole game. Marjorie Basin, I mean, they're a team, like we said in the last episode, they're good at hustling, they're good at rebounding. This is a very balanced game. I'm looking at it right now.
But you know what I can do? I can pick Marjorie Basin.
Oh, really?
I can pick Marjorie.
So
I need British to show me that they want to take it all this weekend. So
okay.
I'll pick Marjorie.
Okay, I actually like that. I think I might stick with you. I think I'm gonna say Marjorie Basin too. Let's see what British comes with. Let's see what Marjorie Basin comes with. Unfortunately, since they couldn't play their game last week, let's see what they come with this week.
Yep.
So for Saturday's games now, the first game happening at 11 a.m. It's gonna be T-Sips versus A. Louise Garland Thomas. Now, like I said before, T-Sips has the guy who had Player of the Week straight through 2 times in a row.
T-Sips.
T-Sips?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a decent pick. I haven't seen much from A. Louise Garland Thomas so far, if I be honest with you. I think they're currently 2-0 right now.
The only thing they got.
0-2, I mean.
The only thing Long Bay got to change is that they got to play a little bit more harder, bro.
Hustling.
I don't know. They just don't play. They don't play hard enough.
They look kind of like a young team so far.
They are a young team.
Well, that's true, but
you know,
their inexperience is showing a lot in certain aspects. And like I said, that guy from T-Sips is very hard to stop.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm gonna say T-Sips as well too. For the final game on Saturday, it's gonna be Marjorie Basin High School taking on H.J. Robinson High School at 12:30.
Dang. This a hard one, man. This
You
a
think
hard
so?
one, man. Yeah, this is a hard one, man.
Marjorie Basin and H.J.?
Yeah, that's a hard one.
I'm gonna say this. I doubted H.J. Robinson before, yes, but I feel like in this game they're gonna come back focused again. I'm gonna say H.J. in the game.
H.J.?
Despite how I see Marjorie Basin has been playing before, H.J., what I've seen is H.J. is a more overall balanced team. They know how to shoot, they know how to defend, they know how to pass. I mean, they can fulfill in all areas. And so what I see from Marjorie Basin, they are very physical. They're probably like a more balanced version of like they know how to score inside and stuff. But like I said, the balancing is crucial. So H.J. for me.
Yeah. I'm going to the Stallions too. I'm going to the Stallions. You know, I like the play style of the season here. Looking like a very great team here. You know, just got the only disadvantage they got is if they're self, if they don't play hard enough. So
that's true.
Yeah, Stallions.
So. Well, that's all the time we have, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode. And me and Irv shall be back for the next episode next week.
See you soon.